Everyone to the first webinar in our Strong Blogging Core webinar series. I would first like to thank Windsor for taking time to speak with us. But before Windsor speaks, I just want to give you guys a little information about Windsor. Windsor is a 2010 graduate from Harvard University, where she majored in History of Science and received a citation in French. While at Harvard, she, along with her friends Stephanie and Annie, founded Her Campus in 2009. Since then, Her Campus has spread to over 66 campuses nationwide. And before finding Her Campus, Windsor interned in the marketing department at Bloomingdale's, as well as the beauty advertising department at OK Magazine. Windsor also has been named to the Inc. magazine's 30 Under 30 Coolest Young Entrepreneurs, Glamour magazine's 20 Amazing Young Women, and the Boston Globe's 25 Most Stylish Bostonians. I'm now going to pass the webinar over to Windsor. Thank you.
Hi guys, I hope everyone's having a great day. I'm excited that I get to do this with you. So can everyone see me? Yeah. Video? I don't know if everyone can see me? Okay, I don't know if I should keep smiling or it doesn't matter. Okay, so I think that the first thing to do is just to give you guys a tour of Her Campus and tell you guys what it is. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Her Campus already, but I'm going to share my desktop with you. So hopefully you guys will all be able to see that in just a minute. Okay, can everyone see this? Hello?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. Good. So I hope that you guys have seen hercampus.com before, but if you have not, then hopefully you'll start going to it every day. So here it is, and I'm going to actually refresh it quickly. So hercampus.com is an online magazine for college women that I started with two of my friends in September of 2009. We actually launched the site on September 16th of 2009, and that was after winning the business plan competition at Harvard in March 2009. So what you're looking at right now is the homepage, and we have gone through a lot of evolution with the homepage. This is what it looks like now, but I think it was 3 months ago it looked pretty different. Even about a month ago it looked pretty different as far as the formatting on the site. And what that tells you is that, once you have an idea, even if you think it's a great idea, even if you're having a lot of fun with it, it's important to keep changing it. It's important not to let things get stale or let things get old, because if you don't keep things fresh and change them up, people are going to get bored. And if you also don't look for ways to continually improve the content of your blog or your website, then people are going to get tired of it and are going to move on. So I'll just take you on a brief little tour. First, we've got the About page for Her Campus. And this I'm not going to make you read right now, but I just want to direct you down to the bottom where you can see what our mission is. So we have a 4-pronged mission at Her Campus. It's first to define and provide a model for the future of online magazines by individualizing content. What that means is that we don't think that the online magazines in the future are just going to be, one type of content that's going to apply to everyone. We think that there's going to need to be that national component, but also a local component. So we actually have branches at different schools across the country, and I'm going to take you on a tour of those in just a few minutes. The second part of our mission is to fill the hole in the media marketplace for media that responds directly to the needs of college women. So I don't know how many of you are in college right now, but I'm sure most of you either are in college or have been in college at some point. And there isn't, or prior to Her Campus, there wasn't a major magazine that spoke specifically to the needs and desires of college women. When you're in college, you're going through a unique period in your life where, you're growing up, you're almost an adult, but not quite. You've left home and you're kind of gaining your independence. And there are lots of questions that girls have. Questions about how to stay healthy, and questions about, how to deal with a roommate for the first time. Also questions about, sexual health, what's okay and what's not okay. And then on the career path, questions about how to get an internship, or say you get an internship, how do you know how to do a good job? How do you know what your boss expects of you? So we have all of that content on her campus. The third part of our mission is to serve as a career launching point for the nation's top college journalists by providing them with a national platform for the publication of their work. Now, prior to her campus, for a lot of women around the country that wanted to go and work in magazines after graduation, you say you wanted to go work at Harper's Bazaar, for example, or at Vogue. When you graduated, probably the only writing experience you would have been writing for your school newspaper, which, if you're a journalist or if you've ever written, it's a completely different type of journalism. Or would be to just have your own blog. And I think today we're going to talk about, how to make your blog as good as possible. But for a lot of girls who wanted to kind of take it to the next level, we created her campus so that the best student journalists around the country could get their work published on a national platform. Right now we have around 150,000 people every month that come to her campus and that read our content. We've got 1 million page views every month that we have on our site. And so the girls who get their work published with us, and it's a really cool opportunity for them to have lots of eyeballs looking at what they've created and what they've written. And the last part of our mission is to connect companies with college students across the country in creative ways. I think that by the time you've gotten to college, you're kind of tired of traditional marketing tactics. You're tired of traditional TV ads, and it's also hard for companies that want to talk to college students to get to them directly. Sure, there are places where they can advertise online, TV shows where a lot of college students watch, magazines where there are some college readers, but if companies only want to talk to college students, it was pretty difficult to do that before her campus came online. So that's our mission. It's four-pronged. Does anyone have any questions right now about the four-pronged mission of hercampus.com?